there, aspiring tennos. I'm your host, Hexagon, and you're listening to the Warframe broadcast, bringing you the latest news of the Origin system. Speaking of, literally the best weapon in the game. Before we cover the state of the mighty Bramma, we want to be sure that you've paid your television license of either 1 sub or 1 like. Otherwise, your 60% heat Bramma will be deleted from the game. Also, some Hexagon is doing, it says I'm doing a 600 platinum giveaway, but this time he's gonna be doing a 800 platinum giveaway for 800 subscribers, very most likely. Anyways, moving on. In the spirit of transparency, I've been asked to mention the recent AoE nerfs, and you really cannot talk about the mighty Bramma without doing so. The TLDR is that the Bramma now only holds 5 shots total. Primary ammunition grants 1 ammo back, and with vigilante support, secondary ammunition has a 30% chance to also grant ammunition. So, in order to maintain your ammo economy, you must kill at least 3 enemies with each shot, as each enemy has a 45% chance to drop ammo, which can be either primary or secondary. This will infer where the Bramma is still useful and where it is not. With the former out of the way, it has to be said that the Kuva Bramma is still immaculately powerful under the right circumstances.
When surrounded by the enemy, pouring in droves, the Bramma shines the brightest, offering an insanely large AoE, especially with primed Firestorm, which we will be using. Any endless mission on the still path lends itself well to the Kuva Bramma.
And thanks for that. In these primary use scenarios, you may wish to use a build such as shown on screen, building for both status and crit, with viral from the mods and heat from the progenitor bonus. Please note that the heat is for stripping armor and not for dealing damage over time. There also is an alternative to the former build, which makes use of hunter munition. If you do not have a good Riven, you can switch in galvanized aptitude. This build is made specifically for the Grineers, who resist our AoE efforts to cleanse the Origin systems more vehemently. This build may feel inferior at first, but the built-in bleed with hunter munition completely undermines the armor scaling, allowing this setup to remain useful for much longer into the endless missions. But then, is the Bramma now useless outside of these very narrow cases? No, it just needs some extra support. The fewer enemies in range at a time, the more support will be needed. These supports include ammo drum, rifle scavenger, ammo restores, ammo mutation, as well as the carrier or carrier prime. With these measures in place, the Bramma leads itself well to ESO, any build that can make use of dispensary, fast leveling, and most non-endless missions such as capture and exterminate. So what? Is the Bramma just always good everywhere? No, not quite. You wouldn't want to bring the Bramma for a boss fight, as the main aspect that makes the Bramma overpowered in the first place is its ability to hit multiple enemies at once. You also would not bring this to an exterminate mission with low enemy density, which so happens to be the low level missions. Bring Titania instead. And finally, the open worlds are ill suited for the Bramma, due in part to the few enemy spawns, but also to their innate tankiness. That is everything from us here in the studio. Tune in next time when I take you all apart.